Most minor league baseball fans only see the Jamestown Jammers from June to September. Cable 8's Greg Vorse takes you behind the doors of the front office to show you the work that goes into making the Marlins Single-A affiliate a finely tuned machine.
To the public, it appears that the Jamestown Jammers front office only needs to clock in at Dietrich Park for the 38 home games. After spending a day with the two men running the Single-A short season organization, I learned 38 games takes 365 days of preparation.
A lot of people don't realize is how much work it takes to, run a minor league baseball team. Especially, a team in Jamestown. We're one of the smaller markets in, all the minor league baseball leagues, and we're staffed with 2 people. A lot of other teams have staffs of 15 to 20 people. So that's pretty much 2 people do all the work, and that's everything from doing your season ticket sales, your advertising sales, ordering merchandise, updating the website, planning team travel, getting bus quotes and hotel bids, and all this stuff that happens that when we start the season, it's already done and in place. The biggest thing that people realize is that they think that we start the season in May, that we really don't do anything, but it just takes a lot of time, energy, and work, and just a lot of different tasks that we have to do to make sure when opening day hits, everything's ready to go so we can hit the ground running when the team arrives.
The season ends in September, and a lot of fans think it's over with. Maybe we start dusting out a couple months into the spring, but really we're keeping busy, wrapping up everything, whether it's stadium-wise or with the PDC. Everything from that season has to make sure it's bundled up and finalized before we can move on. Then we're working on our charity event, trying to give back to the community that supports us so well, and sales and everything else that goes on, promotions. All that stuff takes months and months in advance, contacting people, looking at different options, the schedule, how we're going to plan that out. It's kind of the way we look at it. A lot of effort goes into one big event. We've got 38 big events that we're trying to plan, and if it's travel or hotel stays on the road or here in Jamestown, there's a lot of different details that go into that.
Now, all those details can be affected by 2 main curveballs, one being the weather, where the Jammers have had to cancel 3 games a year over the past couple of seasons, and 2 being their parent club, the Florida Marlins, who ultimately set their roster.
My phone's, always ringing in the summertime, especially, during roster moves, so on and so forth. That always happens at, after games, of course. And, I'll get a phone call from the Marlins that, Chris Velstad is getting called up, and he's flying out tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock out of Buffalo. That's the way the business is now moved on, that it's just, you're always a phone call or an email, a text message away.
Those phone calls from the Marlins have come in bunches for Matt Dreyer in the past decade, as the Florida Marlins have called upon over 25 Jammers alums. Most recently are 5 current starters, including Cy Young candidate Josh Johnson. The Jammers' first home pitch of 2011 is set for Monday, June 20th. From Dietrich Park, Greg Vorse, Cable 8 Sports.